Hello, this is Liz Smith from Artist Liz on YouTube, and I just thought I'd come on for a little bit today with kind of like an uplifting or message or something to focus on moving forward. I know things can be really tough right now, so I just felt like compelled to come on and try to give some little hope here, which we'll get through it. So this is from the Spirit Messages deck, and this is what this one looks like. Okay. Instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. So I know we can get pulled into all of the information or lack thereof, or propaganda, things like that, and just everyday, stresses and strains, and trying to feed your families and keeping in touch with family, things like that. So don't push yourself too hard. Take a moment, like the card says, to breathe. Rest when you need to. Listen to your body. You don't want to wear yourself out, because you need energy, not only for yourself but for others around you. So you want to take time for yourself. And as you can see in this water here, it's stepping into water. Is very healing. I've said that before, but it really is. And if you are near a body of water, if you're lucky enough to be near, it can be any type of water, even a pond. If you have a pond in your backyard, as long as it's moving. I wouldn't go into a pond. No. But if you can just sit near it, and the wildlife that's drawn to water, if you're really lucky to be near an ocean, things like that, or a beautiful lake or river, kayakers, people out in canoes. I really highly recommend doing something like that. I used to kayak all the time, and on a river, and the river was like a smooth, like glass. It reflected. You could see everything reflecting in the water, and it just felt so peaceful. And water is healing. So if you can do that, it's really worthwhile to they always use that word, recalibrate, but also grounding, putting your feet on the ground, being near nature, trees, all of those things. It's very helpful. Okay, so the next card, they all kind of look the same. I just realized they're all the same image. So it's time to hit the reset button. Okay, clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome to this beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. Okay, we've been talking about the shifting of energy. Time is shifting. We are moving towards something better, and also elevating your energy as well. It's very important to do that. Don't forget yourself in all of this. So prepare to move to the next phase of your life. Okay, this is your rebirth, new beginnings coming. And as tough as it may seem right now, there is a shift forward. I think now more than ever, the collective is starting to gather. More people are finding finding out that we have more in common than we realize. Okay, we've had enough division. It's now time to connect, but we have to start from a healthy place. So take the time to get yourself as healthy as you can possibly be. Now, I mean that more than just, you know, some people are like, oh, okay, I have to lose some weight. Yeah, that's great. I'm doing that. I've lost about 15 pounds so far. That's all good and healthy for you. But I'm also speaking, and more importantly, actually, is your spiritual growth. The shifting energy-wise within yourself, putting out positive energy is really key to changing the energy collectively throughout the country and world, okay, out into the cosmos. Changing that energy is eventually what's going to help us. The rise of the feminine, which I talk about often, all of those things are going to help us, okay? All right. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. There is no limit, okay? When people say, oh, the sky's the limit. No. There's something far more expansive than as far as you can see with the naked eye. Okay. Way more, okay? So don't put limitations on yourself, you know. Don't stand in your own way. I'm always saying that sometimes we have to get out of our own way. I've had to do it in my life more than once. So allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. Make that a mantra if you want. Write it down. Put it somewhere that you see it every day. You welcome abundance on every level into your life. Positive abundance, okay? Put it out there for everyone, not just yourself, but you have to start with yourself, the base, basically, and move out from there into helping others. Okay, so accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes us easier for us. It makes it easier. I think there was a typo on this card. This makes us easier for us. I think I meant to say it. And the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. You know how that expression is, there is a lot going on behind the scenes? Yes. In every way. Spiritually, spiritually to me is the one force, one source. It's all one thing. In galaxies, the stars, the universe, planets, we're all in that one source, one force. Okay? So expand that. Expand that. Doors will open unexpectedly. So be ready. Doors will open for good things. Okay, so be ready for it. Align your energy with receiving those good things and changes, not just personally, but collectively, universally, all ways, in every way you can think of, okay, in the world, not just our country, but the whole world, okay? Okay, so be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. That's okay. Not everyone gets me. Some of my own family don't get me. I don't care. I'm me. I'm okay with me. So, same thing with you. Find your way in your purpose and be happy and okay with that. Okay? All right. So not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them, not you. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth, okay? Or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Don't let anyone tell you that you are less than, that you are not valuable, that you do not have power. You do. I'm going to pause this for 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to pause it. Yeah. Don't worry yourself about what people think about you. You know in your heart who you are. You know your heart. You know that you are worthy. Okay? You don't need approval from others to feel important in this world. You know what you're doing. You know what you have to offer and what you are offering this world and yourself. Okay? All right. Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. Very important. Okay? Even when others don't, you are not what people think of you. Okay? Don't make what people think of you what you hold on to. Don't make it what they think of you. Don't make it what you think of you. Okay? You know you, again, to expand on that other card there. Don't go by what other people see. You know who you are. Okay? Don't let them get in your way. Move forward. If there's something you're doing that's bringing joy and positivity and helping to expand, that positive energy, to elevate the energy. My own family doesn't get what I do or why I do or even believe in it. They fear it. I can't let them get in my way. I won't. You know who you are. Don't let people get in your way. Okay? Go forward. Move forward. You know who you are. You are not what people think of you. You are what you think of you. You are what you know who you are and what value you have in this world. Okay? You have value in this world. Okay? We all do. We all have a purpose. Sometimes we don't quite know what it is yet in our life, but you'll get there. You'll figure it out. It took me a long time, but I did. And this year, well, starting kind of last year, but into this year, especially this year, the timing felt right for me. I felt the shift. I felt myself shifting for the better, rising up, elevating. And I knew it was time to start this channel. Doesn't matter how many subscribers I have. I just hope it reaches people and that they get something out of it, and that somehow I can make them feel better or connect with them. That's what's important to me. I want to help people. I want to help myself in the process. When you're helping others, you're helping yourself. When you do something for someone and you know it lifts them up, it helps them achieve something that they've been wanting to do, it's going to affect you in a very positive way. Okay, it's going to make you feel a joy that you've may never have felt before. And that is the kickstart that you need to realize. Sometimes it takes time for us to realize that we are worthy, that we have something to offer. Okay? I told you some of my story in other videos. It took me a while because of my past and everything that I had gone through. I thought I was garbage. That's what I was told for years and years, from childhood. And then one day, something changed my whole life, and I realized I'm not garbage. I have something to offer, and so do you. So do you. Find out what that is and embrace it and move with it. Move forward with it. Don't let others or what they think of you get in your way. Okay. Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. I felt it. Time was starting. It was time to start, and I did it. I'm doing it. Doesn't matter how long it takes. There's no limit. There's no limit. Everything happens when it's supposed to. Okay? Everything happens when it's supposed to. Divine timing. It's when you'll be ready. You may not feel like you're ready, but once you start, you're going to be like, okay, who knew? The universe knew, and down deep in your heart you knew. You could have ignored that feeling, and that's fine. But now you know. Okay. Don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle, excuse me, the allergies in that air. It's constantly, but it's very hot and humid here right now. Okay, so tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. That's the thing. That is the key in all of this. Being a creative person, I have 9 million ideas of things to do, and I want to do that, and I want to start that, and I want to pick something. Otherwise, you'll be sitting there a year from now, I want to do this, and I have that great idea. Pick something. Start. Feel. Check with your soul. Which thing feels the most important to start? What's calling you the most? That's where you start. One thing at a time. Okay? Mine was painting from a little kid, as far as I can remember back. But I started really getting into it. And during the height of COVID, was COVID still out there, people? Okay? But during the height of COVID, in that first 2 to 4 years, I was a painting machine. I painted probably 200 paintings. But in that process, I became much more disciplined, and I started to see things emerge in my work that people pointed out to me. A good friend was like, do you see that in there? There's a spirit over there. That looks like an alien. Oh, is that an angel? I didn't notice it at first because it's coming from a place, it's coming from your soul. It's guided. Okay? It's guided. Start with one thing at a time. That's what I'm doing. I'm working on a new series. I have been for about 1.5 years now, of paintings I'm doing on fellow lightworkers on YouTube that I've come to know, that I'm drawn to. I felt time to start this channel. I'm doing that. People offered, hey, come on my channel, let's do a collab. Okay. Next week I have 3 shows I'll be on. I've done several already. I'm getting ready to get a whole new computer system so I can start doing lives. One thing at a time. Start your channel if that's something you want to do. Start that series of work. I have probably for that series so far 20-something paintings already. It's going to take me about 2+ years to complete. That's okay. Starting someplace is what kicks off other things. It's like a domino effect. You knock one domino, it branches out to other things. Go with that. Don't take your mind off of what you started. You started with one thing at a time. That doesn't mean that when other things come into view that you stop what you started with. But you can still do that and work on other things as well and complete them. I'm the type of painter where I could have 3 or 4 paintings going at one time because I paint in layers. So the first piece I started, I get to a point where if I don't stop and let it dry, it's mud. And any painter knows what I'm talking about. You don't want mud. Mud. Okay, the good thing about oil paint though is you can scrape it off and start over, but you don't want to do that. Stop there, start the next piece. Okay, motion. Stay in motion, moving forward, activating. So while that's drying, I started the next piece in the series, got to the point where that needed to stop so it can dry, went back to the first piece, worked on that some more, stopped that where it needed to stop and dry, went back to the second piece. So you get the idea. Okay. This YouTube channel, I'm doing my painting series. I'm doing the YouTube channel. I'm getting ready to do a new series about experiences I've had with celestial beings of paintings. I'm halfway finished with a poetry book. I started a book based on my life. You can do all those things, but start with one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Work the thing until you have to stop for a minute. Then, like me, 99 things that you want to do. Doesn't mean you can't balance all of that. You have to be disciplined. But that comes with experience and time, effort. Okay? So, you can do it. Okay. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. I didn't even read the rest of the card. And I just did exactly what I was saying. Okay? All right. Next card. They're all the same image, by the way. That's why I'm not really, but you can see. Walking into that water, the horizon line there, the pink sky. What is that saying? And I come from a naval family, military, Navy. Is it pink sky at night, sailor's delight? I think that's how it goes. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why I said that, but roll with it. Just come with me. So, okay. So go back to the heart of who you truly are. Find out who you truly are and go there. The answers are there. The answers are within yourself. Okay? There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. But start with one thing at a time. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Okay? Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. Acknowledge those old wounds because they're there. We all have them. If air's coming in and going out, coming in and going out, you have wounds somewhere along the line. I don't mean physically, although those are there, but emotionally, sometimes spiritually. Go back, acknowledge them, release them. You don't need them. They're not helping you. Okay? Release that. Thank them. I know that sounds crazy, but just go along here with me for a minute. Thank them because they taught you something. Find out what that was. What is it? Some people say lessons, but that sounds a little bit like a punishment. It's not really meant for that, but you can learn lessons from it, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But learn from that. Learn from them. Use that strength. Use what they taught you as added strength. Use that pain, those wounds, as fuel to move you forward, to start those new projects. Turn that pain into something positive, with something that you've learned from it, and turn it into something positive. Create something beautiful in your life with that. Okay? And have a renewed sense of confidence, because when you achieve something, I don't care how big or how little, it gives you confidence. Maybe it's something you never thought you could do. Give it a chance. I'm one who believes in throwing it out there and see if it sticks. You don't know if you don't try. And then you don't want to be 80s thinking, I wonder what would have happened if I did. Try it. Throw it out there and see if it sticks. You might surprise yourself. Might work out great. And then you'll be like, oh, that is really a confidence builder. Especially if you come from a difficult past, a painful past, trauma. Use that. It happened for a reason. It's part of your life journey. But use it as fuel to build confidence, to achieve things in your life, good things. Turn that energy around. Okay? All right. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. Probably the most important. You need to pace yourself with the changes that are coming your way. They're all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. All you have is you. When it comes down to it, I'm not saying you don't have friends and family and all that, but ultimately, it's you. Okay? Enjoy being with you. Love who you are. Embrace who you are. Give yourself a hug. I've done it before in the past when there was no one to hug me, which most of my life. That's okay. It taught me how to love myself. And that's what it was all about. Is learning to love myself. For you to love yourself. Okay? Very important. All right. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you when you are still, when you are calm, when you are sitting in peace. Close your eyes. Let your thoughts drift away. Listen. Messages will come to you. Even if it's in a bird tweeting away around you. Okay? Pay attention to all of those things. Birds are messengers. Dragonflies, butterflies. All messengers. Animals, deer. Deer, especially. There's something incredible about deer. Horses. They always tell me to tell you guys. I don't know why. Maybe there's someone that's listening that's either afraid of horses or really, really loves them. I love horses. They're my favorite animal. And tigers. I actually petted a tiger cub once. Cub, keyword, not a full-grown adult. I would have been a really nice lunch for that tiger. Okay, I don't want to be anyone's lunch. So, choose wisely, grasshopper. I'm really aging myself there. Some of you will get that. Sorry. I'm just... Okay. All right. Okay, so where am I here? Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. You can never be in the wrong place. It's part of your journey. Like I've said before, even if you get lost, Mr. GPS, sometimes not accurate. That's okay. Recalibrate, redirect, and correct. Okay? But while you're recalibrating, as much as you may be saying some colorful words, I've been there. What the? That's a tree. That's a branch. I can't go that way. You know, when GPS first came out, turn right here. Into the railing? There's no driveway there. Anyway, you get the point. So, we had fun times when they first came in. Do you guys remember the TomTom? I think they were called, those little GPS things. Good luck with that. So they've come so far. Okay. And even still, they send you down the wrong road sometimes. But there are no wrong roads. Okay. Let me reel it back in. All right. Let me go over this again. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Your peoples that have passed on, your angels, the one source, one force, our celestial being families, the universe, stars, planets, the expansion. We are and they are on the journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. Key. I choose my words wisely. Someone's MIA. Turtle. My brother John is showing me, he showed me this once before. He has an orange in his hand and he's tossing it aside. It's not much longer. Okay, I think you know what I'm talking about here. But also, we can expand on that with the shifting, the thinning of the veil, the reveal. It's all coming. Be ready for it. It's good things. This is from the next card deck, is Law of Attraction. Abundance. Look at that tree. So much fruit, an abundance of fruit, that some of it's falling off the tree. There's so much. Right now, not so much. That's what it's going to. That's direction it's going into. Divine time. Their time is different than ours. Not tomorrow. We still have that those speed bumps that I talked about before to go over. Look at this almost looks like a Van Gogh painting up here. All the swirls through there, all through here. Again. That almost looks like planets, and there's like a little figure here. Okay. Even in the ground here, look how the movement, the waves. Look at the tree moving and twisting and turning, branches coming out. That's life, twisting and turning, but it's moving. That's the key. It's moving. So abundance, true abundance comes when you believe you are worthy of receiving all that life has to offer. Again, believing you are worthy, believing that you are worthy of joy, of abundance on every level, of good things. Affirm your worthiness. Open your arms to accept prosperity in all forms, not just financially. My mother used to do that. I just felt her. She's part Italian. Manja, you know. Just I could feel her around. There's a picture of her over there. I just felt her. Margaret, her name is. Marguerite. She's blowing me kisses. She's blowing you guys kisses. don't know why she's saying, don't worry, be happy. And no, I cannot sing. I can't carry a tune if it had a handle. Okay? So she could sing though. And my younger brother. Don't worry, be happy. And that song, I think it's by, was it Luther Vandross? Correct me if I'm wrong. No, Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. I love you too, Mom. But she's saying she loves you guys too. Whoever sees this, my mother loves you too. Your mother loves you. Whether they're here still or in spirit. They love you. Okay. And before I cry, let me go on with the next card. So, okay. Let's recap. There's 3 cards out of this deck that came out. Abundance. Liberation. There's a lot to this card. Freeing yourselves. The liberation of that's coming. When you leave ice cubes out in the sun, they melt, right? Liberation. Freedom comes when you release what no longer serves you. Back to what I was saying before. Go focus on those wounds. Release them. Put them, that energy of pain, suffering, wounds, put it out into the universe. Let the one source, one force change that energy into something beautiful, while you use the energy of what you went through to propel you forward. Okay? To get done what you need to get done. To achieve the things you never thought you could. Okay? Throw it out there, see if it sticks. You don't know until you try it. Try it. Even if it doesn't work, still love yourself for trying, for being brave enough to do that, for thinking you are worthy enough to do that, because you are. Identify something that has been weighing you down. Release it and move forward, upward, onward, in a good way. The final card, when all is said and done, fulfillment. Look at the joy on that man's face. Look who's gonna have the last laugh. You fill in the blanks. Look at him. What is he gathering in that basket? Or baskets? Grapes for wine. Libation. Celebration. Joy. Relief. Food. Fruit. Sustenance. You get it. You know what I'm trying to say. That's the dyslexia. Okay. True emotional satisfaction comes from within. Heal this first. Then you can receive the greatest of joys, because you healed You found out that you were worthy. You found out that you were worth love, receiving and giving. Okay. Your happiness is not dependent on external factors. Again, going within, sitting with your spirit, your soul, your heart. Acknowledge what is already fulfilling in your life. Key. Even if things are chaotic, crazy, uncertain, there's something that we can all focus on that fulfills us in one way or another. Focus on that. Elevate your vibrations. Okay? Find joy in the present moment, right now. Find joy in that. Laugh. Call a friend. Have a conversation. Okay? Find joy somewhere. Watch a funny movie. Turn off the news for a while. I'm not saying be out of the loop. Okay? Take your moments. Peace. Calmness. Joy. I felt compelled to pick every time I think I'm done, these cards are calling me. Okay. Receiving. Let's just look at this card for a minute. Beautiful light coming. Look at all the light around here. Looking all these stars, beings coming, bringing you joy, receiving love, positive energy, messaging, messages. To manifest, you must be open to receiving as much as you give. Balance. Balance. Practice saying yes to support love and opportunities without hesitation. Okay? And that includes helping others. The final card, I promise. Empowerment. Look at this woman. Look how powerful she feels. Look at the beams of light all through. She's relaxed. All this beautiful energy. Look at it. Empowerment. You hold the power to shape your reality. Take charge of your actions and decisions. Own your choices today. Take full responsibility for the direction of your path. If you don't feel satisfied in the direction you're going in, find out what direction makes you feel happy. Go find out. You can control that. You can make your decisions. Hold the responsibility of changing what isn't working. Acknowledging that first. You have to acknowledge it before you can change it. You have the power. She does. She's bathing in it. Empowerment. You can do it. Okay. So let me see if they have anything to offer us. They gave us a star. Last time they gave us a heart crystal. Let's see. love, unconditional love, support, they show me a candle. And it's very bright. The flame is very tall and very bright. Divine light, they're saying. They're offering us divine light. And like this woman here, bathe in that light. Love. You are worthy. You're worthy of being happy, of having joy. So they're giving us a beautiful light to heal our soul, spirit. When we're feeling down, focus on the light, the heart that they gave us, and the star that was beaming, expanding. They always tell me these things, like how I always kind of end the video with hugging a tree. This time they're saying smell a rose. Smell a rose. If you don't have access to them, I'm sure you've smelled them in your life. Remember that, the beauty of that. Hug a puppy. I know I've said it before, they keep showing, okay, they threw some ducklings in this time. I don't know who doesn't like ducklings. Go to a park that has these little, if it has a pond or something, you'll see ducklings. A cat's purr. They always use animal references. I think it's the innocence and the unconditional joy that they offer us. Yeah. Okay. That's what I have for today. Remember, you're worthy. You're worthy of love, receiving and giving. That balance, important. Don't be afraid to throw it out there and see if it sticks. Take a chance. Try it. Okay. You have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.